the little boy suddenly let out a roar. And the next second, he transformed into a towering, muscular rock monster, effortlessly lifting cars like they were toys. Another boy could turn himself into liquid in an instant. And here, he even sprouted 6 giant hands. A beautiful girl did a backflip and suddenly turned into a floating balloon, while her spit could melt straight through a concrete pillar. Turns out, this was the legendary superhero High. Every student here possessed incredible superpowers. There was a girl who could create clones of herself, a chubby kid who could move at lightning speed, and an upperclassman who could freeze people solid in an instant. Will was this year's new student. His father was the commander of all superheroes, capable of taking down a giant robot with a single punch, and his mother was the legendary Sky High superheroine. With such strong family genes, everyone had high expectations for Will's superpowers. Today, Will was sent to Superhero High for systematic training. Electra Girl, the student representative, was assigned to welcome the new arrivals. Soon, all the freshmen were brought to the testing hall. The instructor would evaluate their powers and assign them to either the hero class or the sidekick class based on their abilities. Now, only Will was left to demonstrate his powers, and the instructor had high hopes for him. But Will quietly confessed to the instructor that he had no superpowers at all. Thinking he was joking, the instructor suddenly hurled a car at him, forcing Will to react with his supposed abilities. If not for Will's quick reflexes, he would have been flattened on the spot. The instructor then assumed he'd inherited his mother's flying ability and activated the launch platform. But even after being flung into the air, Will crashed straight onto the steps without taking flight. Now, everyone knew the truth, Will had no powers. One day, Will was eating in the cafeteria, carrying his tray to his seat, but Tom decided to prank him. He stretched his arm across the room, tripping Will from a distance. Will's food went flying right onto the table of Hothead, the short-tempered pyrokinetic. Hothead shot to his feet, and Will knew things were about to get ugly.